First, syllabus, take down bit. And bit calculus is paper 1 or paper 2? Paper 1 topic. Section A or section B? Section A topic. Okay. Paper 1. Section A. In our examination, maths option, usually we can get the 70 to 90 marks. Real numbers. Real numbers. Functions of a real variable. Functions of a real variable. Limits, continuity, differentiability. Limits, continuity, differentiability. Mean value theorems. Mean value theorems. Taylor's theorem with remainders, indeterminate form. Taylor's theorem with remainders, indeterminate form. Maxima and minima, asymptotes, curve tracing. Curve tracing. Functions of 2-3 variables. Variables, limit, continuity, partial derivatives. Partial derivatives, maxima and minima. Minima. Lagrange's method of multipliers, Jacobian. Jacobian. Riemann definition of definite integrals. Integrals. Indefinite integrals. Indefinite integrals. Infinite and improper integral. Infinite and improper integrals. Double and triple integrals. Evaluation techniques only. Areas and surface and volumes. Right, with the answer. First, see, calculus and even one more module also, real analysis. That is also paper 2, section A. This is the paper 1, section A. That is only the difference. Calculus and real analysis are what better? Both brothers and sisters of the family. That's it. The base is the real analysis. The basement is nothing but a real analysis. The structure is nothing but a calculus. Without base, there is no structure. Without walls, what is the meaning of base? That is only the thing. That is the reason people, mathematicians, difficult, or maybe few teachers, or maybe few students, difficult to understand the real analysis, but not calculus. Calculus is application oriented only. समझ रहे ना बेटा? Are you understanding ना? Suppose for example, हम सभी लोगों को PDF रीड करना आता है, ओपन करना आता है, वर्ड रीड करना आता है, वर्ड ओपन करना आता है, बट हाउ वर्ड इज क्रिएटेड, हाउ PDF is created, there is inside there is a program, right? That is exactly such kind of concept is talking about the real analysis, and the rest of the things application is oriented like a calculus. That's it. I can say driving of the car is calculus, learning by doing, that's it, nothing else. But making the car is real analysis. You need to know the some aerodynamics, fluid dynamics, lot of things, missions, mechanics, lot of things are structure, how body building, समझ रहे ना, the structure of the body. These are all come under the real analysis type only. Clear ना? First, before going to the calculus, first of all, real numbers, number system के बारे में थोड़ा सा idea होना चाहिए, है ना? Right, real numbers. After that, immediately we are not interested into the sets, relation, anything. Directly function. Nothing but real numbers में क्या क्या functions है? हमको बहुत functions पता है, trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometry, hyperbolic function, inverse hyperbolic, we have exponential functions, सारा functions आ जाएगा. Whatever the function we are going to define, such kind of functions. समझ रहे हैं? Known functions and unknown functions. समझ रहे हैं? Lot of things will come. Algebraic function, polynomial function, lot of things. Functions of a real variable only. Okay, this is like a basic. Before going to that, nobody will ask you, and what is the real number and what are the functions of a this one real variable. क्वेश्चंस तो बनेगा नहीं, है ना? ये क्वेश्चन देते हैं तो सभी लोग मैथ्स ऑप्शन ले लेते हैं, समझ रहे हैं बेटा? हम हमारा अलावा बहुत लोग लेते हैं, है ना? राइट. कहाँ क्वेश्चन बन रहा है? फर्स्ट, लिमिट्स मतलब क्या है? व्हाट इज द लिमिट? If you are putting the limit, then when we can make it as a continuous? And if you are doing the continuous, when we are going to do the differentiability and integrability. These are the four things. Structure-wise are first limits and continuous, differentiability and integrability. Without limits, there is no continuity. Without continuity, there is no differentiability. Without differentiability, there is no integrability. As of now, you can understand. But without differentiation also, I can do the integration. That is come under the Riemann integration. Without continuous, I can do that integration. That is come under the Riemann integration. That is a separate integration, but not integrable integration. That is a Riemann or Riemann integration. Therefore, हम पढ़ना पड़ता है कौन सा limits, continuity, differentiability. And see here, y is equal to केवल function of x. That is you can understand. Here y is equal to केवल function of x only. Single variable. Sometimes we can call it as this is the independent variable and this is the dependent variable. In general, we are taking the y is equal to function of x. Y is equal to some function of x only. Sir, what will happen if I am doing that x is equal to function of y? You can take. But in calculus, in general, we are putting as a y is equal to some function of x. Maybe circle. Circle is also some function of x only. Y is equal to. Suppose you know that what is the circle equation simply. If it is a origin is the center, and what is the equation? X square plus y square is equal to a square. Therefore, y is equal to what? Plus or minus under root a square minus x square. Okay, a square minus x square. Therefore, y is equal to some function of x. Parabolas, hyperbolas, ellipse. These are all lot of things. Curve, y is equal to straight line, y is equal to mx plus c. That is also y is equal to some function of x. Here we are talking about from limits to nothing but differentiability, all these things, mean value theorems, Taylor's theorem with reminders and indeterminate forms and maxima, minima and asymptotes and curve tracing. Even here is also indefinite and improper integrals. Indefinite and improper. I don't know why they have given here, but indefinite and improper integrals and definite integrals. Riemann definition is also there. Indefinite integrals and Riemann definition of the indefinite integrals. These are all come under the simply y is equal to some function of x. That is you can understand. Okay, y is equal to some function of x. Single variable. Then we are jumping into the functions of 2 and 3 variables. The same structure it will go. The same structure again, limits, continuity, differentiation nothing but partial derivatives. And here is also maximum and minimum. Here is also maximum. The thing here, only the 2 or 3 variables. That's it. Previously, the syllabus is several variables. Right now, the limitation is from 2009 onwards. Only 2 or 3 variables. From 1990 to 2009. Okay, you can see the syllabus, several variables. Riemann's integrals. But right now, only the 2 and 3. That's it. They are not asking they need 4 variables also. Majority, 95% is the 2 variables. The question they are asking. Same thing, limits, padna padega, and continuity, and different partial derivatives, and maximum. In that, there is a special method is there, Lagrange's method of multiplies. What the Lagrange's method of multiplies? We are doing the maximum and minimum only. The scientist has invented some method, some technique. Multiplies use करके lambda 1, lambda 2 or maybe mu 1, mu 2, whatever you can call it as. Okay, multiplies use करके उन्होंने maxima और minimum को एक टेक्निक डेवलप किया. That's it. है ना? जैसे सिंगल वेरिएबल को हमको मैक्सिमम मिनिमम हमको पता है. हम क्या कर लेते हैं, जैसे इंटरमीडिएट में हम क्या किया, y इज इक्वल टू फंक्शन ऑफ x होता है तो फर्स्ट क्रिटिकल पॉइंट्स हम फाइंड करता था, dy by dx इज इक्वल टू 0, है ना, हमको क्रिटिकल पॉइंट्स आता था. उसके बाद डबल डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करता था. इनके डबल डेरिवेटिव इज ग्रेटर देन 0, then minimum value, double derivative is less than 0, maximum value. And in this structure it will go, that's it. The same, this kind of will not work for the maximum and minimum for 2, 3 variables. Therefore, Lagrange has invented some method, that's it only. After that, these are the Riemann, Jacobian also come under the 2, 3 variables, and either keval double and triple integral, nothing but I can say surfaces and volume integrals also. Okay, single integral already हम पढ़ चुके हैं single variable में. These are the indefinite integrals, definite integrals, improper integrals. What is the proper integral? What is the infinite integral? These are all single variable में हम cover कर सकते हैं. समझ रहे ना, आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? बस हियर डबल इंटीग्रल हम पढ़ना पड़ेगा, केवल एवल्यूएशन टेक्निक्स, नो नीड टू प्रूव एनीथिंग, nothing but we won't ask you proofs of this such kind. Why? Because people can have a fear, sir, calculus is nothing but calculation only, nobody will ask in the proofs, but in that also people might confuse. Why? Because some authors will give the proofs of double integral, triple integral, all these things. Okay, no, I don't want anything, only evaluation. आपको प्रॉब्लम हम दे देंगे, आप बस evaluate करके दे दीजिए solution. Evaluation techniques only, clearly they have mentioned. Okay, and in that application only, application part only, areas and surface and volumes. What is the meaning of to learn the double and triple integrals? You need to know the how to find the area, you need to know how to find the surface area and volume. And in between, here Riemann definition of definite integrals, and we are going to study on the real analysis part only. Why? Much more detailed way हम पढ़ लेते हैं, इधर थोड़ा सा useless. And both paper 1 and paper 2 are the same day, therefore no need to worry. And morning में जो एग्जाम चल रहा है वो तो कैलकुलस एग्जाम होगा, पेपर 2 इज द रियल एनालिसिस होंगे. समझ रहे ना बेटा? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? मे बी देर आर द प्रॉब्लम्स, सेम प्रॉब्लम they can ask in the calculus and real analysis also, especially this is the Lagrange's method of multipliers. Okay, that is good advantage. Morning you are getting the 20 marks and evening you are getting the 20 more marks. They've asked me. Okay, therefore not a problem. Are you understanding? Right, detailed way हम each and everything है ना, मैं एक्सप्लेन करके चले जाऊंगा कॉन्सेप्ट बाय कॉन्सेप्ट. आप है ना थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा मटेरियल्स में, क्वेश्चंस और कुछ नहीं है ना, लिमिटेड थिंग्स ओनली. वी नीड टू डू द रिवीजन एंड अगेन. क्लियर ना बेटा? डू यू हैव एनी क्वेरीज? हाँ जी बेटे, कोई भी डाउट्स है क्या? नो? राइट, स्टार्ट द limits and continuity. Okay, right. And real numbers means, you know that, what is the real numbers? Would you tell me? Real number. Okay, real numbers. First you need to know the natural numbers or counting numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. These are the natural numbers or counting numbers. Okay, next, whole numbers we are not treating as a number system. Whole numbers is including 0, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Nothing but I can say singleton 0 union natural numbers. This is the whole numbers we can call it as. And we have a integers I or z. Integers are 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, blah blah blah. We have a integers. We have a rational numbers. Numbers which are in the form of p by q, such that p belongs to integer. And if you want, I can write one time p q not equal to 0, and both are integers. The only the thing denominator not equal to 0. And we have a irrational numbers. In general, I have denoted as a q star, like these numbers like √2 and √3, √5, blah blah blah. Maybe pi or e, Napier, e. These are irrational. Now real numbers are nothing but all rational number union irrational numbers. All rational number union irrational number. That is a real number. Nothing but what is a rational number? The numbers which are either ending or recurring is called the rational number. Either it is ending or recurring. होता है तो खत्म होना चाहिए नंबर, मतलब लास्ट डेसिमल प्लेस आपको नहीं होगा. नथिंग बट लास्ट डेसिमल प्लेस नहीं होगा मतलब डेसिमल के बाद 0 0 जितना भी 0 लगा दो, बट हम लिखता भी नहीं. समझ? आर रिकरिंग जैसा 1/2 is equal to what? 0.5. After 5 there are zeros are there, infinitely many zeros are there, but we are not writing, not required at all. समझ रहे? बस एंड हो गया. And 1/3 is what? 0.33333 up to so on it is coming. Therefore sometimes we can write it as what? 0.3 bar we can write 0.3. This is the recurring. 22/7 This is what 3.142857, 142857. Every time 142857 only. Blah blah blah. No, nothing but what? 3.142857 bar. This is also counts a rational number, recurring, either ending or recurring. The rational numbers are what? Numbers exactly opposite, neither ending nor recurring. There is no white and black, day and night only. Irrational number is nothing but what? The numbers neither ending bhi nahi ho raha, recurring bhi nahi ho raha. Nothing but the digits which are coming as a madly will come. There is no pattern. There's a root 2. Root 2 is equal to what? I can say 1.4142 blah blah, up to 4 decimal tak only. We don't know what are the numbers are coming. Even if you are if you can try to find 100 decimal or maybe 10,000, we cannot able to find. Here we can able to find even, sir, what is the place of 1 billion? Yes, we have a mathematics. Are you understanding now? Samajh rahe na? But here we don't know anything. Even pi is also what? Pi is equal to 3.142 blah blah blah, something it will come. But some approximation purpose only we have taken as pi is equal to 22/7. That is actually pi not equal to 22/7. Some approximation. Then if you don't know if you are not setting the smallest fraction for the pi, there are very good fractions, rational number which are closer to pi. The problem, बच्चों को कहाँ से कहेंगे maths? समझ रहे ना? एरिया ऑफ द सर्किल और सर्कमफ्रेंस ऑफ द सर्किल, समझ रहे? वो सारा टूट जाता है. ज्योमेट्री बिल्ड कॉन्सेप्ट है ना, बचपन से आपको होना चाहिए. समझ रहे ना बेटा? है ना? क्लियर ना बेटा? आपको बड़े बड़े फ्रैक्शन देते हैं तो सारा बच्चा है ना मैथ्स क्लास को एब्सेंट कर देते हैं. इसीलिए वी हैव टेकन द 22/7. नथिंग बट बचपन से वी आर नॉट इन द एक्यूरेसी, है ना? मैथमेटिक्स को स्पीड एंड एक्यूरेसी जरूरत है, बट एक्यूरेसी को ये कभी भी मत देना. नथिंग बट परफेक्शनिस्ट, है ना बेटा? आपको प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ आंसर्स में भी, है ना बेटा, ये कभी भी उनको परफेक्शनिस्ट में मत जाना, है ना? अभी से स्टार्ट कर दो. कोई भी नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ ना कुछ लिख जाओ, है ना? एक डिसिप्लिन हो जाएगा बस, और कुछ नहीं. कोई भी नहीं पता, डोंट वरी, आज का स्टार्ट कर दो, है ना? कोई भी कुछ ना कुछ, आपको डोंट नो एनीथिंग, बस क्वेश्चन है एक बार लिख देना, बस एक बार लिख देना, वही क्वेश्चन सेम लिख दो, बस कोई प्रॉब्लम तो है नहीं. प्रैक्टिस कर दो बस. एटलीस्ट टर्मिनोलॉजी एटलीस्ट स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स यू कैन रिड्यूस इट, है ना बेटा? एक्यूरेसी मत जाना. ऑन द फ्लो में यू विल गेट द लॉट ऑफ आइडियाज, एंड एट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू विल गेट द मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन, है ना? What is asking in the exam, you will have the more information. In that you need to select the best of the best. Sometimes examiner will throw you on the no balls, and in that you have to hit. Sometimes they are putting the direct balls only. Then you can critically सोचना पड़ेगा इनको कैसे स्ट्राइक मारना है, और you need to save your wicket, है ना? गलत नहीं लिखना है, समझ रहे हैं? क्योंकि इंप्रेशन इन्हें डाउन हो जाता है ना? क्योंकि रोबोट्स तो करेक्ट नहीं कर रहे, है ना? ह्यूमन बीइंग दे आर मच मोर प्योर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, आई कैन से. समझ रहे ना? हमारा थोड़ा सा करप्टेड है, हमारा आधा का एजुकेशन हमारा है, आधा एजुकेशन तो है ही नहीं, बट हम क्वालिफाई किया, बट हमको कुछ भी नहीं आता, इंक्लूडिंग यू एंड माई सेल्फ ऑल्सो, है ना बेटा? बट वो लोग ऐसे नहीं है ना? देयरफॉर ध्यान से लिखना पड़ेगा, और कुछ नहीं है ना? राइट. Okay, right. These are all rationals and irrationals only. We are calling as what? Real numbers. That's it. And there is one more number system is there. That is a final complex number system. Nothing but a plus iota b or x plus iota y, whatever it is, such that both a comma b are real numbers. That's it. Both a comma b are real numbers. That is a complex number system. But in that calculus and real analysis, maybe you can include that, ordinary differential equation, maybe some other modules also. There is no role for the complex analysis. समझ रहे ना? We have a special chapter, complex analysis. In that we have discussed the complex numbers. A comma b are both real numbers. What is iota value? I square is equal to -1. That is only the thing. nothing but all real numbers is common here. Maybe आपको लग रहा है सर जी रियल एनालिसिस थोड़ा सा टफ लग रहा है, कॉम्प्लेक्स एनालिसिस में और टफ होगा, है ना? यस, यही है मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस पहले भी। मैं कॉम्प्लेक्स मतलब वो टर्म ओनली मेरे को थोड़ा सा डरा दिया पहले जैसा मैं बचपन मतलब डिग्री टाइम डेज में, है ना? कॉम्प्लेक्स मतलब बहुत टफ होगा, है ना? समझ में, क्योंकि इमेजिनरी नंबर क्या दिखेगा सर ने, एक्चुअली टफ में बहुत लोग तो इन्वेंशन नहीं करते, है ना? रियल एनालिसिस में मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द साइंटिस्ट, ऑल द साइंटिस्ट दे आर वर्किंग ऑन द रियल एनालिसिस। कॉम्प्लेक्स में हार्डली फ्यू पीपल वर्क कर रहा है, इट इज लाइक ए थिंकर्स टाइप ओनली, so they can produce the less only. Therefore, complex is the much more easier than as the real analysis, like vector analysis, like LPP. Small portion only, ज़्यादा portion तो है। Okay, right now, right. These are the number system. And next, whatever the functions we are, discussing, whatever the functions, nothing but all trigonometry. मैंने बोला functions of real level, nothing but y is equal to what? Some function of x. Function मतलब what? You have a domain and you have a codomain. I can say range also. समझ रहे ना? समझ रहे ना? F A to B, a function. Nothing but A is the domain and B is the codomain. And what are the mappings are coming elements? We are calling as a range. I can say for समझने के लिए A B C डाल दिया, इधर 1 2 3 4 डाल दिया, सपोज मैंने ऐसा मैपिंग डाल दिया, सपोज ये फंक्शन, दिस इज द डोमेन, domain is called what? The set ABC. This is the codomain, the 1 2 3 4. And what are the mappings are coming? These elements will come under the range one. That's it. Range always subset are equal to codomain, subset are equal to, समझ रहे ना? The range of this function is what? केवल 1 2 3 4 हमेशा subset are equal to. And this is not a function. Suppose sir 1 2 3, if I am putting the a comma b, if I am defining, this is not a function. Why? There is no input for 3. समझ रहे ना बेटा? And this is the function, not a problem. Suppose 1 2 3 and here we are putting the a. Yes, this is the function. 1 is also giving the a, 2 is also giving the a, 3 is also giving a. Actually this is the mini one function. This is the best human being. समझ रहे हैं? ऑलवेज उनको आइडेंटिटी कभी भी बदलता नहीं, जो भी इनपुट दे दो वो बस अपना स्टैंड है, बस कुछ पैसा डाल दो, सर जी मेरा काम कर दो, थोड़ा सा 1 2 लाख ले लो, मेरा काम कर दीजिए, है ना? नहीं, नथिंग बट व्हाटएवर यू आर गिविंग द इनपुट, आउटपुट इज द सेम ओनली, मिनी वन फंक्शन, समझ रहे? दिस इज द वन फंक्शन बट नॉट ऑन टू, वही बिकॉज 4 का प्री इमेजेस नहीं है। If there is no 4, then definitely it is on to 1 1 and on to. And if the 4 का इमेज नहीं है, therefore it is a 1 1 but not on to. On to नहीं होता है तो उनको into बोलेंगे, 1 1 नहीं है उनको mini 1 बोलेंगे। जैसा ये फंक्शन, it is mini 1 not 1 1, समझ रहे हैं? अभी real variable functions nothing but all trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometry, like trigonometric functions are what? Sin x, cos x, tan x, and a cot x, secant x, cosecant x. Inverse trigonometric function, sin inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, secant inverse, cosecant inverse, hyperbolic and inverse hyperbolic, and exponential functions, logarithm function, and whatever the you are going to define. Okay, that is also function. Suppose sometimes we can define, sorry, f of x is equal to, suppose for example x and x greater than 0 and x less than 0. Suppose for example 0 if I am putting, or less than or equal. Yes, this is also function. समझ रहे? ऐसे आप कहाँ भी फंक्शन डिफाइन कर सकते हो, समझ रहे? दैट इज अप टू यू. All positive values, nothing but greater than 0, it is giving the same in output. And whenever the less than or equal to 0, always the function value is equal to 0. What is the graph of this function? X less than यहाँ तक 0, that is you can understand. There is no movement. 0 से बाद भी no movement, 0 को भी no movement, that is you can understand. 0 is also no. 0 के बाद whatever the value is the value. X is equal to x, nothing but if it is a 1 value 1, 2 value 2, 3 value 3, समझ रहे हैं बेटा? ऐसे जा रहे हैं, straight line, nothing but either y is equal to x. If I am saying maybe wrong, सीधा up ऐसा drop कर दो, that's it. This is equal to y is equal to x. And in this zone there is no movement, x less than or equal to 0. Always this is what? 0. ऐसे वाले जितना फंक्शंस आप डिफाइन कर सकते हो, यू कैन डिफाइन द इन्फिनिटली मेनी फंक्शंस. समझ रहे ना बेटा? ऑल दीज फंक्शंस वी नीड टू अप्लाई व्हाट? लिमिट्स, कंटिन्यूटी, डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी एंड इंटीग्रेबिलिटी. ये चेक करना पड़ेगा. एंड इन बिटवीन विल कम मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम्स एंड आफ्टर बिफोर दैट indefinite forms. Okay, these are the things will come. That's it.